Risk 2, I think released in the year 2000. This is of course the translation of the classic World Domination board game made to play on your PC. You can choose from 3 modes: the classic turn-based board game, tournament, or same time mode, which brings a whole new gameplay dimension to Risk. First we'll start with classic mode. Now if you have no idea what Risk is, I'll quickly explain how it works. At the beginning, you'll pick the number of opponents and you'll take turns placing armies all over the world. Once done, you're given an amount of reinforcements depending on the amount of territories you have. Now, if you control a complete continent, represented by a color, you're given bonus troops to deploy. From there, you and your opponent take turns attacking each other and try to conquer the world. When battling, it zooms in and has a nice little sprite representation of the battle. Battle outcomes are determined by dice rolls. As the attacker, you can choose to roll up to 3 dice, which gives you a battle advantage. The only disadvantage is if you roll 3 dice and you win, you're forced to move 3 battalions to the conquered territory. But it's rarely you're not going to want to do that, so you just stick with it. If you conquer a territory, at the end of your turn, you'll be granted a risk card, which can give you even more bonus troops to deploy. So essentially, you just smash your troops against your opponent's troops, and whoever conquers the world wins. It's absolutely a great time. Now there's lots of additional features: essential multiplayer option, a tournament mode, which is basically the game's campaign mode, and something called same time mode, and in this one you're able to simultaneously attack from multiple territories at one time. This one uses a more straightforward 12-sided dice attack for battle outcomes, and it really makes the whole war and battles feel more grand scale. Other options: you can add additional territories to the game, set the number of troop rewards for the continents gained, and there's even this election style mode. This mode has you and your opponents at the start of the game bid for territories like an auction. And although it's pretty cool, it takes like over 10 minutes for the process, so I would say avoid that. Now usually with PC board game translations, I usually say why not just play the board game instead. But this one is one of those rare times when the game actually stands on its own and is excellent to play as a board game or as a PC game. Pretty sure a lot of computer games were influenced by Risk, so it feels like a natural fit. I do think this game really would have benefited with a story-driven single-player campaign, but the biggest draw here is it's playing against friends in multiplayer, which of course is still what makes board games still fun to play to this day. So there you have it, Risk 2. Thanks for watching.